Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome to the Gav Goes In podcast. Don't forget to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel at Gav Goes In. Lens, we saying, man?
I'm good, you know. I'm good. I'm good. What are you saying?
Oh man, I've had a mad day so far, but yeah, man. What to say about this England team, man? You know what? Yeah, if there's any justice in football,
Go on.
Spain win on Sunday. Because I can't tell you how England have got to this final. It's beggars belief, to be honest with you, man. Um, how they've managed to get through to a final, having been poor the whole tournament, shows me football's not in the place where it needs to be. You know, and for me, um, Spain win. You know, then at least we can say football is has still got some kind of standards. But if England win, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, man, because I can't take this.
I can't lie. I can't lie. That was harsh. That was harsh.
Nah, man,
That
honestly,
was harsh.
nah, man. It's you know why as well though, yeah, because if England happen to win this thing, yeah, they're gonna give it
Yeah.
to Bellingham.
All right. Okay. 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 Let's start somewhere then. Instead of like just coming for the man them. Yeah. Why don't we start at last night's game? Yeah. So I
Alex,
said
big up, man, big up, Alex, man, big up.
well, go on. You good?
Good.
Oh,
Go on, go
yeah,
on.
well, good.
All right. So for context here, I watched both matches. I watched the Uruguay game versus Colombia, and I watched England Netherlands game.
You see the madness after the game?
Yeah, nah, bro. I went to sleep as soon as the game ended.
Oh yeah, it's early in the morning, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was early in the morning, but
Mm.
I'll tell you the difference. The biggest difference for me was watching that game was like watching the Euros, but like on fast forward.
Yeah.
It was like double time or something.
Mm.
Everything was quicker. It was a better game to watch, if I'm being honest. But
Yeah.
let's start at reviewing yesterday's game. Yeah. Let's let's start with the first half because the first half is positive, yeah. I lie.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? I would say the first 20 minutes they actually played quite well. I would say. I wouldn't say the whole of the first half. I think the first 20 minutes, and then I think Holland weren't really doing too much, and England were just. I would suppose England were just in the game, but then when he made that change, when he brought on an extra midfielder,
Yeah.
game kind of evened up. You know what I mean? Second half, they were poor England. Second half, but then again, Holland weren't that much better either.
Yeah, because I think Holland were playing for that extra time, that penalties.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's why they didn't bring the pie on and they were going to use him
No, no, no,
as
no,
their.
no. The pie come off
The
injured.
pie was came off injured in the first
Oh,
half.
did he?
Yeah, he came off
Yeah.
injured.
I didn't
Yeah.
even see him. My
Well,
bad.
from like, okay, this is what I saw. Like, okay, two things.
Mm,
The highlight, I'll start with the negative, yeah.
mm.
If any other midfield player got pressed off the ball like that, that led to a goal, yeah. If any other midfield player for England got pressed off the ball like that, that led to another goal,
What are you talking about?
they'd be
England?
slammed.
Wait.
They'd be
England's first score that led to the penalty.
nah, nah,
No, I
nah, nah,
think
nah,
he's
nah, nah.
talking
When Rice got
Rice.
pressed off the
Oh,
Rice.
ball,
okay.
what I'm
Sorry. Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's the second time it's happened this tournament. I'm telling you now, any other player that's played in midfield would have been torn apart for that. Any other player. Him himself, he had like a up and down game. Like he never really played that well throughout the whole game. So
Yeah,
out
of
of
course.
everybody, he probably had the worst game of the tournament of his tournament so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the negative out the way. The positive, Kobe Minu was
It's the best midfielder on the pitch.
okay, let's calm down with the hype now because I'm gonna give you my honest kind of assessment of him. I personally think he's really good at connecting play, yeah,
Yeah.
and making himself available, especially in the final third. But I would say some once or twice, like his decision making was slightly off. He's quite a direct player. Yeah, and there was I think one particular pass when he tries to pass it through to Kane when he should have like passed it out.
Mm.
Yeah, apart from that, I think he had a really good game. Not like a game where he's torn the world apart, but he just had a very consistent, very good half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bellingham actually played well the first half. actually played well the first half. He was playing on the left and he was cutting in. He was making runs. He was holding up possession well. He was playing well. You can like everyone can like stop for a second. Remember the first half in isolation. Our whole team basically played well, apart from that Declan Rice mistake
Yeah,
in the first
I'd
half.
I'd say that.
You
Like
know
I
what, you know what I'd ask you though, yeah?
go on.
It depends what you deem as playing well, because I mean it's subjective, isn't it? Because for me, I if I was to say like who played well for England in the first half,
Yeah.
I would say the defense were just doing their job. I thought Kobe Minu on the ball, and this is what Kobe gives you. He gives you a composure, and he very rarely loses the ball.
Yeah,
And
but I'm not being funny, but if anyone says that Kobe Minu was the best midfielder when it was Declan Rice, no, sorry, it wasn't Declan Rice, it was Foden. Foden was the
no,
best
no, no,
midfield player
no, but
in
I'm
that
including
half.
Foden in the forward area. I'm not including him in
Okay,
the
okay,
midfield. That's why I'm
okay.
saying actual. I'm saying central midfielders.
So who was the
So
central midfielders?
so I'm talking. You got Declan Rice, Kobe Minu, then you got Jody Shouten and Tijani Regindas from Holland. So they
Okay,
were the
okay,
four
okay. I
midfielders
get
on
what you mean.
both team, and I think Kobe was edging it from all four of them. In terms of getting on the ball, Foden was looking lively. I refute that Bellingham was good. I think what Bellingham done better is that when he got the ball, he more or less was holding on to it a bit less than he has done. You
All
know,
right. This is
and
what I'd say about Bellingham's performance. One,
yeah,
he kept the ball well. Two, he helped us keep possession in their half of the pitch very well. And he did
yeah,
it many times turning out of sticky positions. Half the time when he kept the ball for too long because there wasn't an option or wasn't a run made. There are some times when our midfielders and our defenders don't like play a longer pass because they don't feel confident or something. I don't know what it is.
mm,
They don't switch play that much. But in general, I can't fault any of our forward going players that much in the first half. I can fault Kane a bit, but I'm not gonna fault any of them that much in the first half. For me to hear people say that Bellingham was trashed, and this is one of the only times
mm.
I've heard the commentator praise him during the match when he hasn't scored, which for me said a lot. And for me personally, I understand that people are going to judge it by certain metrics. Did he do any tricks and flicks? Yeah, he did. But did he assist or score? No,
No,
he
he didn't.
didn't. Was he part of the pass before the chance? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did he?
the pass that actually got cut out as well. Let's not forget.
But then, how can I put this now? If you're an attacking player,
Mm.
that's to be expected. Like the thing that we want from our attacking players is that you keep doing it enough where we don't remember the times it gets intercepted. We don't
Yeah, of
remember the
course.
times it
Well, I
doesn't work
do,
out.
I do. You know what I mean? But the thing, no, the thing is, listen.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think.
Listen. Yeah,
Go on.
he got the ball in a half turn, yeah, and he played the ball. He got cut out, and obviously the ricochet went to Harry Kane. And let me tell you now, that's not a penalty.
Of
Like
course, everyone agreed that
that's
it's
not a
not a penalty.
penalty. He's had the shot, and he's connected with what's his face, Denzel Dumfries' foot. That's not a penalty, because if you're
I
going to give it
can.
as a penalty, you're giving a penalty every day of the week. You know what I
Would you
mean?
give it as a foul outside of the box?
No, because he made connection with Dumfries' foot. Because Dumfries is trying to get his foot across to block the shot. The shot's already come off, so Kane's momentum has
Yeah.
followed through and then connected with Dumfries.
So okay, I don't think it was a penalty. That's my
Mm.
personal opinion. But I think that there must have been a reason why the VAR was like, okay, go and look at it.
Because of Kane's reaction to hit the floor. Because if
You think
Kane
it's just a
stayed,
reaction?
yeah, well, put it this way, yeah. If Kane doesn't go down, he's not giving the referee a decision to make. Do you know
But
what I mean?
it also
That's
depends
a
how he
fact.
went down as well. So
I
if he grabbed his one leg and
He
just
grabbed
like
one foot, yeah.
spun, yeah, and
Mm,
just spun around and kind of
mm,
walked it off, it would have been a nothing thing. They would have
yeah,
probably just blown the whistle and just carried on.
I agree.
But
I
it
don't
does
know.
definitely come down into his action. It does play a part into it. So I
I
reckon
think
that's
I
why we
think
got it.
that if the contact wasn't with the bottom of his boot, I think they would have been less likely to give a penalty. Like say the contact was shin to shin or something like that.
Mm.
I don't think they would have given that as I don't think they would have called that back as a penalty, but because of something as minor as the angle and height of his boot,
Yeah,
That could be. I think that's why they pulled it back for the penalty,
yeah.
or for him to look
As
at
a
it.
C, as a defender, you can't really like leave your leg out like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And not for
Expect.
something not to happen. So
Mm.
yeah.
I reckon if it was outside the box, it probably might have been a free kick. So
If it's
it's a
outside of the
possibility.
box, if it's outside of the box and it doesn't get called for foul, you're angry if it's your team.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
I'm, you know what, if I'm honest though, yeah, yeah, if it's outside the box, it's definitely giving us a free kick. But for me, just because it's definitely giving us a free kick, I think the referee needs to apply common sense there because at the end of the day, you can clearly see what's happened. If Kane didn't get this shot off, then you've got more of a case to make. But the fact that Kane got his shot off, and then
Yeah.
Kane's foot is still coming through. So what do you expect Dumfries to do? Like Dumfries can't make his foot disappear, can he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he doesn't pull out the challenge. And for example, if you're going to block a shot, you don't
Yeah,
have to lead with your studs.
yeah. Go
yeah,
side on. Go side on to block the
yeah.
That
pass.
I
like
suppose. Yeah,
in my opinion, I think it's harsh, but
yeah.
I think he's given the VAR a reason to look at it just from how he's attacked the ball.
Mm,
That I honestly think it's harsh and it's kind of like, okay, it's not the type of penalty you want to see in
yeah.
this type of game,
Mm.
but you've given the referee too much of a decision to make.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Yeah, for me, if I'm a ref, I'm not giving that. But at the end of the day, Harry Kane, as we know, dispatches it. Do you know what? I think this is Harry Kane's last tournament for England anyway. Like he can't be leading the line. As good as a football player he is, yeah, he
Yeah.
can't be leading the line no longer.
It's
Because
definitely not going to be his
Do you know
last
what
game.
though? You
I
know what?
think.
I think
yeah,
we
it
do
needs
have
to
to
be.
give we
Mm.
have to give